What's up, everybody? This is Josh with Rockstar Vapes, and today we are going to be doing a hardware product review. This is actually my first manufacturer requested hardware review, the Alien RDA by Vaping Toys. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dive down up close, and we'll talk about it. And then we'll come back up here and I'll kind of tell you what I think about it. So, I'll see you down there. So, here we are up close and personal with the Alien RDA. This is the packaging. Kind of lackluster. Would have liked to seen maybe a few little blurbs like, you know, 22mm, whatever, stainless steel, blah blah blah. You know, and like contact information. There's zero contact information. So yeah. Alright. Let's open this guy up. Comes with like a thing in there that's holding it all. Let me get rid of that. You get your little bag of tricks there. A little blue screwdriver, a couple extra O-rings. Super thin, easily breakable O-rings. And 3 replacement Phillips screwdrivers. Alright, so there we go. And then the star of the show, your RDA. I'm keeping all that packaging to the side, and y'all will find out why when we go back to FaceTime. Alright, so here's the RDA up close and personal. This is going to be a 22mm diameter. I can't find out exactly what kind of stainless steel it is, but I would have to guess it's probably a cheaper version. It's definitely not like a high quality. But you've got your little alien engraving on both sides. Then you see like 3 1.5mm air holes right there. And on the other side, okay? Then you have these alien eyes, which are airflow. You can see through those guys right there. And they are listed as 4.3mm in length. And I'd call it about 2mm at the widest portion of the eye. And you have 4 of those that can be open at once. And then, you know, the additional 4.5mm on each side. So if you want airflow, you got it. You got it for days. So there's the barrel. The machining is okay. You know, it's pretty decent. The engraving's not bad. It's not like rough. It's not gonna wear off. It's pretty deep-ish there. You see? Not bad at all. Check that all out right there. Let's go to the top. It is chuff mode only, no 510 drip tip. You got an O-ring up there, and then these sharp little fuckers here that could do some damage there if you weren't careful. And those are going to be, you know, to close off your alien eyes. You could have both sides, both eyes fully open with that right there, or you could go one eye open and then any combination thereof, like as far as closing them off. Like here's full alien eye openage. Then you could do like half. But there's only so far you can close this thing down. Like if you're looking for like a mouth draw, mouth to lung, you're probably not going to get it because of those on the side. You can't really close those off and still have your alien eyes lined up with your coil. Just the placement and those, I just don't really understand what they were going for, to be honest with you. There was a little bit of machine oil in this guy when I first got it, so I cleaned it all up with hot soapy water a couple times, dried it off real good. That took care of it. It wasn't really bad, but it was noticeable. Okay, so yeah, there's your top cap with your adjustable airflow. Now this is easy to adjust. It's got a nice firm resistance. Alright, so there's your top cap, your barrel, and let's look at your deck. If you've ever seen a taupe deck, you've seen an Alien RDA deck. You got a copper center post, an AFC control ring, dual O-rings, Phillips head. The center post is going to be higher than the outside posts. And then you have a copper center pin, which is adjustable. There you see their name, which we will talk about. Version 1. Why call something a version 1? That's like you know there's something wrong with it, so you're going to change it in the version 2. Am I right? But yeah, copper 510, which is adjustable. I really don't like the copper center post. I don't like copper touching my juice. So yeah, there is your Alien RDA / Tobe deck. Alright? So that's that. Let's put this guy back together a little bit. What we'll do is we'll put the base on my Ely 50 watt review coming very soon. Let me go ahead and tell you though, it's going to be a glowing review. Love this thing. Pretty awesome. Alright, so we got our Alien RDA deck there, right? Now let's say you got a dual center post build. Alright, so first of all, not only is the airflow kind of high in regards to where your coils are going to be, you see, because your coils, let me get a pen for pointing purposes. So if your coils are lined up like right here, right, where they ought to be, like right in between the two post holes, then your eyes are going to be, you know, kind of above the coils. Like you're not really going to be able to like hit the coil directly unless you pull your coils up some. And you're definitely not going to be able to get airflow under the coils unless you build like way up here all crazy like. So first of all, I think these are too high. The eyes, the airflow holes, okay? Now, second of all, unless you do like a center post build, vertical coil, they're not really gonna hit the coil very well anyways, because you got one over there and one over there. I mean, you could line them up to split the difference, but then there's no air hitting your coil directly, right? So then you throw this other thing into the equation. You want those eyes to face your coil at least, right? So you're gonna have those set there. So then you have these holes down low not really doing anything. One of them's just hitting that center post, and then the other two are kind of split going around the center post, so they're not really doing a whole lot of work. Your wick is going to be right there. Honestly, all those do is make it way airier, which is kind of unnecessary with all that airflow there, except for you like super deep lung hitters. You might enjoy that extra air. But you know what I found? Their biggest purpose, these three holes right here on each side, is to leak juice all over the place. That, for me, is the purpose of these holes. I don't know what else really they're supposed to do. Because if you, I guess you could close all the Alien Eye airflow off like that, right? So you're not getting any airflow from the eyes. And then you could line those up with your coil, right? And then you can use like the little AFC tab like you would on a Tobe. See, we can close 1, 2, but at least one will remain open. A minimum of one full hole there. Probably hard to see with my lighting. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm just really not a fan at all, which is sad because this is the first RDA I was ever sent by the manufacturer to review, and I'm just kind of ripping into it. Now, don't get me wrong, the machining's good for $24.99, you know, and it's for me, I don't like it. I really don't. That's why I'm not even building it. I don't have a build in there. I've tried like 4 different builds, and they've all just kind of pissed me off. I couldn't really get the flavor I wanted. Now, I mean, honestly, the most enjoyable was when I had all the Alien eyes closed off, and I was using these, just kind of like a Tobe. But then at that point, why not just buy a Tobe? I don't know. And even that's a little tight for me. And then you need to go in and cut these AFC tabs off, so that way you can do your center post builds. I don't know. It's really just like, it's kind of a fail for me. Like, on my opinion of this RDA is fail. And that is just my honest opinion. I just do not enjoy it at all. I mean, some people will just for the looks of it. And, I mean, it is usable. It does make vapors. The machining is decent. I don't know. We're rambling too much. Let's go to FaceTime, and then we'll ramble some more. I'll see you there, guys. Alright, so we were just up close and personal with the Alien RDA by Vaping Toys. Not a whole lot to say good about this thing. Let's go for some pros. You want airflow, you got it. That's for sure. The price is good. $24.99 is not bad at all. It comes in stainless steel, white, rainbow, black, and they're doing a pre-sale right now on copper, so I'm thinking they're still being machined. Some people are going to like the little alien engraving. You know, it's something different. It's unique-ish. At least like the engraving and the style of like the airflow. That's about it. That's really about it. Cons, it wasn't clean when I received it. There was machine oil. The O-rings are cheap and easily breakable. Pros, you do get a full set of 3 replacement screws, so you can lose all 3 of your screws and you're still good, because you got 3 backups. This is going to be subjective. No 510 drip tip compatibility, so that might not be your thing. Yeah, I don't like the copper center post. I think the airflow design is wonky as hell. I think the little 3 holes on each side, like the plume veil or the tobe, I think that was kind of a fail. Because it just kind of leaks juice most of the time out of those holes. I don't know. That's about it for me, really. I would not purchase this, though. I do have to say thank you to Vaping Toys for sending this my way. Although, you know, Vaping Toys, was that really the best choice for a company name? Was it really? Vaping Toys. These are not toys. These are not toys. These are a safer alternative to get your nicotine. They are not toys. If they're like a health crutch, or, you know, a hobby even. I'll take that. A hobby. It can be a hobby for sure. But it's not a toy. What were you thinking? The FDA regulations are coming soon. The government is hounding us about marketing to kids, and you put toys in your name? Total fail. Total fail. I really hate that this video has to be like this. This is my, like, really, much thanks to reaching out to us for our first manufacturer hardware review, requested hardware review, but like, you're I don't know what you're doing there with your weird designs and your non-MOSFET ABS boxes that you sell on your site, and toys in your company name. Are you kidding me? Like, come on. I don't know. Let's end this on a good note. Comment below with a number between 0 and 1,000. We'll use a number randomizer 1 week from today. If your number is the lucky number, I'll send you this Alien RDA. So, enjoy that. If you want to enter, you can. If you don't want to enter, you don't have to. But we would appreciate a like for the video. Maybe click the subscribe button if you haven't already. No pressure. No pressure. You don't have to. But if you do, that'll keep you updated when we put new videos out and stuff like that. We're going to film a couple other ones today. Got a juice review, little vlog thing. We're going to announce the giveaway winner from the last go-round. That's about it, I guess. Yeah, comment below with a number between 0 and 1,000. We'll do a randomizer a week from now. Pull a winner. Get yourself an RDA. Tell me what you think about the sound quality and the video quality of this video, because I am actually using a camcorder instead of our normal setup, which was like the laptop and the webcam. So this is something different. In my testing I did, it looks pretty decent to me. So let me know what you think about that. I know a lot of you have been complaining. Well, it was mostly the last video. I had the laptop way far away from me, and that was my microphone is built into the laptop, so that's why the last video was kind of quiet, and I apologize for that, y'all. So yeah, tell me what you think about the video quality, the audio quality, and yeah, remember to vape like a rock star. Oh, and there will be links below for vapingtoys.com in case you want to buy one of these things. I wouldn't. Alright, take it easy, guys. Remember, vape like a rock star. I think I already did that. Whatever. Bye. Y'all take it easy.
It's bad when I'm not even using what I'm supposed to be reviewing in the damn video.
Oh shit, I'm still recording, aren't I? No, I just pressed record. Oh no. This fucking canoe camera. She's in there watching Netflix on my phone, playing a game on her phone.